Earth Week, and this week ABC News is highlighting one of our planet's most powerful and vulnerable resources, water. Millions of people around the world are currently affected by a water crisis, and we're seeing the stories more frequently, honestly, every day. While these headlines may be shocking to some people, my next guest says these are issues that climate scientists have been warning us all about for years. ABC News Chief Meteorologist and Managing Editor of the Climate Unit, Ginger Zee, travels across the country year-round reporting on the impacts of climate change and extreme weather. And this week, for ABC News' Power of Water initiative, she's taking a closer look at our country's rivers. Take a look.
Once a thriving town of 400 people at its peak, Isle de Jean Charles, right behind me, used to have 22,000 acres of land. Now, only 320. They've lost 98% of the land here.
Wow. Ginger Zee joins us now from Crystal River, Florida. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you.
It's great to see you, Tamron.
Yes. I have been, we're live, and I've been watching your reports all morning long on Good Morning America, and just, it's such compelling reporting, and it really does remind us that this is an issue for everyone.
Yes, there's not one person who water doesn't impact, and each American, according to American Rivers, uses 33,000 cups of water a day. And you say, wait a minute, I've been trying to get 12 in and suffering. So it's not that we're all super hydrated, but think about it. It's everything that we eat, everything that we're wearing, everything that we have around us requires water. And so it goes well beyond the Flints or the Jacksons that you might be thinking of. Every single person in America, whether it's by quantity or quality, is impacted in some way.
And specifically, tell us more about Isle de Jean and what happened there.
Right, so 98% of your land gone in a generation. That is astounding. And yes, the easy and first thing is sea level rise. Of course, that part of the Gulf of Mexico is seeing double the global rate of sea level rise. But there's a lot more that went on there. It's kind of the worst concoction or ingredients just in that region, the 40% of wetlands right at the southern side of Louisiana. Number one is, if you look at a map there are a lot of these really unnatural straight lines. That would be a canal dug by oil and gas. There are 10,000 canals dug by oil and gas over the last 70 years or so. That allowed salt water to intrude. Then this land is also sinking. And finally, we built levees upstream. And so we've blocked the sediment that would naturally build those islands up. Either way, it doesn't matter much to those folks. They've had to move to a new city that they did get with a federal grant, but still, can you imagine uprooting your life? And unfortunately, they're one of many that will happen in the coming years.
Well, your reporting has been outstanding. We also talked about, I saw you talking about the impact of nature, the manatees that were around you earlier this morning, just absolutely stunning reminders of how when we support nature, it can return.
Right, the power of water, but it's the power of people, is it not, Tamron? We have agency over this. And this morning, as we're seeing a baby manatee nursed from its mother, or a pod of mating manatees, the life is teeming in the waters behind me. And there's a reason for that, because 30 years ago, a storm took this all out. But this group, Save Crystal River and Sea and Shoreline, they did it up and they brought it back, and now it is thriving.
Thank you, Ginger. We love you. Hope to see you soon. And you can catch more of your reporting, Power of Water Initiative, abcnews.com.